It's been scrubbed from their websites, but can still be found on newsstands. The Vancouver Sun and the province are facing backlash after publishing an editorial article with anti-diversity and anti-inclusion rhetoric. The article, titled "Can Social Trust and Diversity Coexist?" was apparently written by Mount Royal University instructor Mark Hecht, who advises that Canada should learn from Denmark's immigration policy, writing, "The minimum requirement is that we say goodbye to diversity, tolerance, and inclusion if we wish to be a society that can rebuild the trust we used to have in one another and start accepting a new norm for immigration policy, compatibility, cohesion, and social trust." It hit both the Sun's and Province's websites Friday and incurred immediate backlash from both the public and journalists, including those who work for both of the papers. The Vancouver Sun/Province newsroom is one of inclusion and diversity of opinion. It does not tolerate hate, bigotry, or small-mindedness. I do not endorse any thinking or writing that does, nor do our reporters or columnists. It was a trashy piece. I'm embarrassed, but it's not us. And one simply writing, "That opinion piece is pathetic." North Delta MLA Ravi Kalan says he's sickened by the piece.
This is not what media should be, and this is not who we are. It's promising, but we need to have a further conversation about how do we cover stories about racism, and how do we find that line between people having the ability to have free speech but not encroaching into hate speech.
In a tweet, the editor-in-chief of both newspapers replied to the outcry, saying, "I agree and apologize to everyone that this was published before I had a chance to read it. We've taken it offline." However, when asked whether the piece would appear in the print edition of the paper Saturday, he responded, "Unfortunately, yes, that section of the print edition had already gone out." Former Vancouver Sun journalist Francis Bula is reminding the public not to jump on all employees of the papers, tweeting, "Finally, I appreciate the commenters who understand newsrooms enough to know there's a huge difference between the hard-working reporters who strive every day to help bring important information to their communities and those who make some of the editorial decisions." An apology has been posted to the Vancouver Sun's website, saying it is committed to promoting and celebrating diversity, tolerance, and inclusion. "We are reviewing our local workflow and editorial processes to ensure greater oversight and accountability so that this does not happen again." In Vancouver, Ashley Burr, City News.